Alright, so boom.
Welcome back to episode
8. Is it? We're on 8. 8. Right, okay. So yeah, be cool now.
Second we can hurry confuse them. Because they know numbers.
Episode 8, right? Episode 8. Right. Yeah, we're back. And
Like we never left. Actually, we had to update the schedule because we talking about stuff and then we editing and then releasing like when stuff not relevant.
yeah.
So we need to up this timeline.
Honestly, I don't know, we're gonna start looking for some way to do like clips and reels because
And then
mans don't have time for all of that.
we are working adults at the end of the day. As much as we would like this to be our main thing that we do every day, it's not.
Yeah, because it's fun. It is fun. And
It's awesome.
I mean, like we said from the first episode, we're just talking about stuff that we like, which is never difficult. Right? So, I mean, like the first thing we're going to talk about today is Henry Cavill again, because that guy is the guy.
I will watch a movie of him spitting in dirt, as I said before.
Are you by yourself? I don't enjoy seeing people spit.
I mean, it's just a term of phrase just to say that I enjoy his movies.
Yeah, he was so. Well, I know you sent it to me actually. He is.
Considered for a role in a Star Wars.
Yeah. What would he be in Star Wars?
We ran a poll on our Instagram to see what people would think, and I think the majority agreed with me, where I say that he should be like a Han Solo-ish kind of character in Star Wars, you know? That kind of smuggler, rebel, something like the main actor in Andor.
Yeah, he could pull that off. Because I can't really see him as a Jedi.
I mean, and there's another thing. We all watched The Witcher, the first season, when he did that whole sword play thing in The Witcher.
It would be interesting.
So we know that he is capable of the sword work.
He could also actually play a Mandalorian.
Yeah, but I don't want to play a Mandalorian. We need to see the cheekbones.
The cheekbones. You just want to see Henry and stuff.
I mean, I want to see Pedro in Mandalorian, but we got to see his face once and then never again. So he could possibly be a Mandalorian, which would be dope as well.
I mean, I don't mind just hearing Henry's voice behind the mask.
What if we put him as a Sith?
No.
He'll be wearing a mask, he will have his voice, but his voice will be kind of distorted in a cool Darth Vader tone.
I've seen him play a villain once enough in this lifetime. I don't need to see him play a villain anymore. Right? And how Mission Impossible, he did well.
The man reloaded his arms. Come on. The man reloaded his arms.
But, I mean, I can't see him. I don't know. I just can't see him being a force wielder for some reason. Maybe that'll just be.
And we don't know what he would want to be. Maybe he does want to be a force wielder.
That's what I say. The only reason I could see him, the only way I could accept him doing sword play is using the Beskar
The Black Saber?
Or the Black Saber. Because the Beskar staff disrespectful too.
Yeah.
How you telling me you surviving a lightsaber?
Because it was made to shield against lightsabers.
Yeah.
That's the method that was used to shield against lightsaber blows.
The Beskar staff is... Mandalorian is a good show.
It exposes a lot of lore.
It does.
So, yeah, I would like to see him as the Han Solo-ish, wielding a gun, making the witty jokes, doing the most.
Yeah.
But depending on where the studio and the director wants them, we will see. I will watch it still because it's Henry and it's Star Wars. But Henry, he in his fantasy bag.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the next thing that he's going to do that confirmed, because the Star Wars is just rumor, is he's going to be a Highlander.
Yeah, who was it? What was his name? The one who did Apocalypse.
Mel Gibson?
Yeah, because he was the actor in Highlander.
No.
It wasn't Mel Gibson in Highlander?
No. Sean Connery?
In Highlander?
Yeah.
This song.
Wow.
Mel Gibson, Highlander, Braveheart.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Wow. You thought Braveheart was Highlander.
It's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing.
No, Sean Connery was in Highlander. The actor was this guy that played Raiden in
Right.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay. I could see Henry doing Highlander.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I mean, you can see it. He is Highlander, my guy.
I could see it in my mind's eye. Alright? Yeah, no. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. I mean, I thought I have a repository of these names in my head that pull these things out from nowhere. No research needed. Yeah, but
yeah, no, so I know the name Highlander.
you know the story behind Highlander, how the immortal, there can only be one. You never hear that?
No, I never really got into it. I think there's a comic book about it.
The whole comic has a series about it.
Yeah. I know it had the series. I know this is a series. But I used to associate Highlander with Braveheart and Mel Gibson. So that's why I asked you if Mel Gibson was Highlander.
So different though.
So I just want to look at Highlander then.
Yes, you
Because
do.
clearly I've been missing out on something. Because I know it has a good comic.
It has a good story.
It has a good comic, right?
There can only be one.
Yeah.
Cut off my head.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always about the sword.
But so yeah, I think if I remember from the comic run that I used to see, yeah, I can see Henry doing that.
Yeah. So,
alright.
like I said, he's in his fantasy bag. So we know he has the Warhammer thing coming out, the Highlander thing coming out now, and now he's in Star Wars. So he's becoming the British version of Pedro Pascal.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Because
He was Superman.
both of them just doing what they want to do.
He was Wolverine.
I couldn't be happier for them.
He was in this was he the recent show, where he was a war general or something like that?
Pedro?
No, Henry.
What?
And it was going and trying to defeat Hitler. This same picture is from it, not so?
Yeah.
Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, that.
Yeah, something so.
Yeah, that.
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That's
that. You haven't watched it?
I still have to.
He was so good in that. Him and Alan Rickman, who I want to be the next Batman.
Did this come out in cinema?
Yeah.
How I missed that?
I don't know.
You watched this in cinema?
Yeah.
How I missed that? Because I wanted to see it.
That movie was good.
It wasn't there for long, or?
It was there for a cinema run, like a 2-3 weeks. It was good.
Yeah, because I wanted to see it.
You just check it out. Check it out. When you get a chance,
so
check it out. Argyle was garbage though. That's the only Henry.
I only watched Argyle because of Henry.
I thought John Cena too or something.
John Cena was kicks.
Yeah.
He was. But, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, Henry's in his bag, as usual.
As usual. Yeah, no, Henry, I'm just happy that he gets in to make the movies that he likes to make. Superman seems to have been that intro for him.
We will never forgive a James Gunn.
Yeah.
He is my Superman.
Yeah.
That sounds so wrong.
He is the person on the roof watching Henry floating in the sky, waiting for him to.
the hand gesture. Like,
yeah, just like. Nah, Henry. I just happy for him. I'm happy.
Yeah, and I like the projects that he's getting and the projects that he's choosing. The fact that he gets to choose his projects as well.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Yep.
So we look forward to all to come from Henry.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, simple.
Right. So, as some of you may know, especially some of you who are our age, we will not be revealing our ages though. You can guess that.
Early in my 30s.
No. Lilo and Stitch.
Before we get into Lilo and Stitch, let's talk about this whole live action remake thing.
I am here for most of it.
Yeah, because some of them you don't need it. Like, I think, yes, Disney trying to just make the money,
They're milking
but
it. They are
Aladdin didn't need a remake.
They did not.
The Lion King didn't need a remake.
It really didn't.
What was the remake?
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid did not need a remake, especially that version of a remake. Oh my! As much as I like Haley, whatever her name is,
Really?
Harley something.
Yeah.
As much as I like her as a singer and stuff, and she have a banging body, dog. I mean, she's old enough now. I can say that.
Oh, so
Right? No, her and her sister. No, the sister body serious.
what's her sister again?
Chloe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Just,
If
yeah.
I know the sister, but I don't know what. Do I have I seen them?
Yeah, they both used to act in Grownish, the Blackish spin-off.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay.
Right? And they played twins in that, even the one who
Yeah.
the sister,
Mm.
Chloe Bailey, and Haley. Right? So yeah, that remake didn't need it. What's the next remake they make? They make Wicked now, that apparently doing good in cinemas, but they said it is. They say that it again the same effect like the Barbie movie from last year.
Really?
That's what they say. But I know recently that they were saying that this was not needed.
Yeah. As from what I saw, but I really haven't been paying too much attention to it, is Ariana Grande. No, not even Ariana. She didn't do anything. She just did. The Elphaba or whoever actress.
Yeah.
She is basically not liked by the internet. It seems the internet.
Why?
So when they did over the poster, so they released a poster for the Wicked movie,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then somebody, one of those people that just edit posters on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
they edited over the poster to make her look more like the original animated poster, right? Which was really just the hat and the red lips and
Can you put up the image so I can see?
yeah.
The long nose and all that?
No, I don't think they're putting those. Poster. Yeah. So this is the one
That's the original with the green lips.
this one that they did. Right? This is the one that
That was edited and redone.
yeah. So original, edited and redone.
So what happened?
So she didn't like that. She found that this was what did she say?
A whitewashing thing?
This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have seen, equal to that awful AI of us fighting, equal to people posing the question, is your
Okay.
is your
Does the carpet match the
redacted
trips?
green? None of this is funny. None of it is cute. It degrades me. It degrades us. The original poster is an illustration. I am a real life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of a camera to you, the viewer, because without words, we communicate with our eyes. Our poster is a homage, not an imitation. To edit my face and hide my eyes is to erase me. That is just deeply hurtful. People are like, hey, you chill.
You know this these people that just like to find a problem in everything.
Yeah, because I mean, the poster they did, it was fine. It was.
They made poster look better.
It does, but but the thing is, it was just homage to the original.
Yeah,
And
but
it looks good.
It looks better than what she did.
It
though.
looks good. So I mean, people have their problems with things, but
Yeah, I mean, she wants to be more important than she is. You know, those people that they think the movie is about them only.
yeah. Oh,
I mean-
Snow White.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was another one.
And you know, Snow White's supposed to be this super beautiful person. I'm not saying the girl that plays Snow White is terrible looking,
Because she's not. But
but her face is not a Snow White face.
the problem is they put the person who's supposed to be envying her beauty is
More more beautiful than her, which is crazy to me, my guy.
Yeah, that was.
But remember, I'm playing this girl from Twilight as Snow White as well.
Yeah, but that was really like a.
Yeah, it's like a more fun movie.
It was
With,
like Chris Hemsworth was in it, and it was really about him. You know,
but she
the
not, yeah, but she wasn't even all that.
Yeah.
I mean, they should get like Emma Watson playing Beauty and the Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. That was great casting.
That was
Great casting.
That was. But I think it's just because
And that's one of those that's one of those remakes that we didn't need, but I enjoyed. Beauty and the Beast was dope, and that's because of Luke Evans playing Gaston.
Oh, he did. Yeah, no, I don't think I watched that. I remember seeing the promo.
Look, I was playing Castle, it was super dope, and I really enjoyed that.
Okay. More things to watch.
Yeah. Alright, so that's another. So these remakes is a lot that we don't need. It causing a bunch of controversy because the complaints about the Lion King and how it was too bland. There's lions in a Serengeti. What you want?
Yeah.
You want it to be colorful like a cartoon? No, they tried to make it super realistic and it did not hit. So back to the real topic at hand now. We have Lilo and Stitch coming out as a live action, and the first image of Stitch posted on screen.
Yeah.
Yo, it looks. I will kick a kid out the line to see this movie first because that is our time. Lilo and Stitch was one of the greatest movies ever. Stitch is one of the characters that resonates with me since I was young.
Yeah, he just. That was such a good movie.
Yep.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, Stitch was.
I don't know. Did they release like any statements about if it's gonna be exactly like the original?
We don't know the synopsis of it, but I assume that it's gonna be like a remake of the original one, but not a like for like remake.
Yeah.
So it's Disney, so you know they're going to do something a bit different.
Remember, there was the original cut of Lilo and Stitch, and I think at the end when the aliens were flying their spaceship, the original cut was actually a plane, a regular plane, and it released around the time of 9/11, and they changed it.
Yep.
Good job, Disney. Good
job. Yeah, so we talking about the character design for Stitch and Lilo and Stitch. It looks great. It reminds me of my feelings when I first saw Detective Pikachu. Like a live action Pikachu. Like we was watching anime and we assume Pikachu is a smooth fat yellow ball, but I mean in reality he's a rat, so he had to have fur.
He's furry.
And when he saw Detective Pikachu first, I was like,
no, they did justice.
I was like, yo, this looks so good.
It does.
This looks so good. I mean, some of the other Pokemon in that movie was weird looking as like live action things. As Mewtwo.
Mewtwo looked weird. Mewtwo did look weird in that movie.
Right? Even
but it's hard to make Mewtwo look good.
Certain Pokemon, would not translate well into like live action, but Pikachu was perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Charizard looks good, but
he's supposed to have skills and things.
Yeah, he's a lizard.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I'm talking about skills. Something that we weren't expecting is that they're releasing a live action. It looks like for like of the animated version, How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, that one came out to the blue.
And nobody knew that was happening. Right? When I saw the trailer drop is when I found it was happening, and I sent it to him, and he was like, "I was not expecting."
I didn't see it coming, but I'm not mad at
it. Yeah, because I mean, we get Toothless. We get the storyline because How to Train Your Dragon is one of those movies that had a trilogy that were, and I think we should do that at the end of this video as well. Read your best trilogies, and I think How to Train Your Dragon is one of the best trilogies, even though it was animated. One of the best trilogies out there
because it had growth, which is something. Just quick side note: I don't think Marvel does that very good in the comics, especially because they try to keep everybody the same age. They don't grow very well, so you don't really feel invested, as opposed to like a manga with Naruto, where he starts off when he's a kid, and then he turns into a teenager, and then he turns into an adult. Like you could follow his story. So yeah, anyway, that was just
So these remakes, some we don't need, like, and if I had to choose, if you're making another remake, make something like Treasure Planet. As a remake. Right?
I was gonna say Sinbad, because
Sinbad, you can make that as a remake too, because we had Pirates of the Caribbean, but no, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Yeah, but I mean, a good studio making a Sinbad movie would be dope. Make a Atlantis remake.
The goddess from Sinbad gave me an unhealthy desire at a young age.
You found your manhood at that young age.
She was different. She was very unhealthy, toxic. not the kind of woman that you should be going after. It should be something else.
So yeah, we have these projects that didn't do well as animated shows, but would do good as live action. That we should definitely explore. And I think like my top pick would be Treasure Planet. His top pick would be
Treasure Planet. No, it would be Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet. I really
enjoyed Treasure Planet as an animated show. The storyline was super dope. Everything, and for the kind of way they implemented 3D and cartoon, it was really, really good. So I think that will translate really well into a live action. But let's remake Little Mermaid.
I think that's the problem. The movies that they're trying to remake are from
watch them
previous time.
Watch them try to remake like Emperor's New Groove or some other. Emperor's New Groove as a cartoon is perfect, and they will try to make that live action, and
they don't need to. They really don't need to.
Yeah, right?
I don't need to see you talking llama in live action. That's a little much.
Exactly. You don't need it, but they will do some garbage like that and leave out Treasure Planet again. Because there's been uproar on the internet asking for Treasure Planet to be made live action.
Really?
Yeah.
Good job.
Some people did some fan casting and it was like, put the little boy as Tom Holland, but Tom Holland, no.
They really? People really casting Tom?
Yeah. I would say people like Walker Scoville, the guy that played Percy Jackson in the new Disney series. Okay. But he get tall, he get old. Like,
how old is he? I'm trying to find supposed to be.
Probably like a 16, 17 year old.
17?
Yeah, I would assume.
I don't know any kid actors these days.
Yeah, the pickings kind of slim.
Yeah, I don't know any good kid. Tom Holland could pull it off.
Yeah, younger Tom Holland could pull it off. Tom Holland almost 13 now.
Well, he can still pull off a teenager. He can still pull off a teenager.
He should stop playing teenagers. And then somebody like Johnny Depp should play the captain of the ship.
The captain? Yeah, Johnny could do that.
And I mean, Johnny need his redemption arc now that he was, acquitted of all charges.
And guess who's gonna play it?
Zendaya.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, we have movies like this to remake it live action and make it good. People will go watch it.
Tarzan was actually really good.
The remake of Tarzan?
The remake of Tarzan was actually really good.
Which one are you talking about? You talking about the one that had the Skarsgård brother in it? Because that was not a remake of the cartoon. That was not a remake.
No, not a one-for-one remake. I mean like a live action.
Like a live action version of Tarzan.
Not a remake. A live action.
But Tarzan is not a Disney character. Tarzan is a Disney character. I mean, Disney made a version of Tarzan, but I don't think Tarzan is a Disney character. Is Tarzan a Disney character?
Because he is.
Yeah, no, we know it have a Disney Tarzan. But is he an actual, like, is Tarzan, like, created by Disney?
I don't know.
The Legend of Tarzan, American animated television series created by Walt Disney characters.
Okay.
So he was created by Disney, so... Okay. Alright, cool.
2001? Really? That doesn't seem right.
Tarzan seems older than that.
Yeah. Walt Disney, yeah. Okay, this was in the Disney archive, so I guess it probably something to do with Disney, but that would require some research.
Yeah. But the remake that they made was not Disney. And
nah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was brutal.
That was a production.
Right, and we talked about the Skarsgårds in our previous episode. They bad.
Nah, I like them as actors.
They great. Yeah. They great.
So I mean, thoughts on live action movies? Some are okay, but not too much.
But the two that are coming out, we're looking forward to them right now.
Stitch and Toothless in live action. Perfection.
Yeah.
Hey, so what show did you watch this week, sir?
So I know I am late. To the event. But recently, I was watching Dan the Dan.
Right.
And online, I saw that, Dan the Dan was getting high ratings, and second place was usually Bleach or Arcane. And I did not watch Arcane. So I'm like, let me watch Arcane. Yo, this show is great.
It's a show. It's a show.
I actually using the characters from
From the game,
yeah,
League of Legends.
from League of Legends. I mean, this guy Victor in League of Legends is this jokey looking character, but in Arcane, he's like the omnipresent one.
Yeah.
But the storyline for Arcane, Arcane is dope.
It's sweet. It is
Vi and Powder / Jinx story, dope.
Yeah.
Vi had me feeling some type of way because and I just throw this out there, don't judge me. But Sevika and Ambessa, Death by Snoo Snoo doesn't sound bad to me.
Okay. We have our preferences. But
Death by Snoo Snoo does not sound too bad to me.
they stacked.
They are stacked.
Wow.
And the cinematography behind it, some of the places that they put their bodies like in front of the camera and then they focus on the camera, the person behind them is like I know what you're doing. Why are you doing it to me?
They know exactly what they do.
Yeah, things I didn't expect. Vanda coming back as a beast was a super good storyline. Yo, the fact that I'm watching this show, right? And it's showing the breakdown, the mental breakdown of Powder into Jinx. That first time when Vi leave her and she broke down. And you actually saw like the snot and everything around it. Like she had a mental breakdown.
She lost.
And they depicted that so well in the show.
It's gone. Her mind is gone. There.
She loony. She's
a lot of people just latched on to her character just because of how well portrayed she was.
Yep.
And I mean, I am a Dota player, so honestly, League of Legends.
Do you play Jinx?
No, Dota is separate. Dota is like the competitor to League of Legends. So Dota has Dota 2, Blood, which is a show by itself. But I will give League of Legends its props. Arcane is the superior show.
Yes.
Mind you, Dota 2 Dragon's Blood was good as well, but Arcane
is better.
It takes you in. I have to give it its props.
Storyline wise, character wise,
animation,
the animation. The fact that they're even using Imagine Dragons' Enemy as the intro song is like I don't skip the intro. No. Like Game of Thrones, you don't skip the intro. I don't skip the intro of Arcane, right? And like the multiple storylines and how they all mesh, it's showing that the storytellers behind this are getting it right.
Yeah.
Are we getting more than 2 seasons in this? Because I'm almost done with season 2 and I don't want it to end.
Low. There was another guy, one of the other characters that I liked.
Jace?
Was it Jace?
Jace is the one with the big hammer?
Nah, not Jace.
The
one who is on a skateboard.
Oh, you're talking about Echo.
Echo, yeah.
Echo, the young black boy with the white hair. Yeah, he was super dope as well.
He performed.
And I don't know why they tried to hide it and make it a big reveal when they had the little time skip. We know that was Echo on the board with the mask on, tracking them down. So
Echo,
and then the storyline, like Vi is a lesbo.
Yeah, I mean they put this in the show. I think I don't know. You could correct me if I'm wrong. If it was in the game, but
it
wasn't a big surprise.
Yeah, but I mean,
it wasn't a big surprise.
How they pick the relationship between her and Kate, and then Kate had a relationship with one of her younger commanders when Vi left or stayed in the underground, and then Vi come back, and then they show the beginnings of a sex scene.
That was in season 2?
Yeah, that's in season 2.
Oh,
I ain't see the episode yet, but I heard about it, and it's like, all right, this is a lot of service for a lot of children out there.
It's fan service. The fan service is they know what to do.
Yeah, and then Jace came back from being inside the runes thing, and the hammer kind of expanded and he come back mad because he says that hex tech shouldn't be shared with people is a curse. When Victor was saying it back in the day, he was like, no, we can give it to the people. But now he experienced what hex tech really is and touched the Arcane.
Yep.
And Victor has accepted that he's not going to die and he's this omnipresent being. So now Jace is probably on his way to fight his best friend. From where I reached, I think I reached episode 3 in season 2.
Okay. So there was a scene, or there was a clip I saw where Vi and Jinx were fighting each other, and then it looked like Jace was in like a white room. Every time he turned, it had an image of him turning running down the line. Is that the intro, or that was from one of the episodes?
That's from one of the episodes.
One of the episodes.
I think that was either the last episode in season 1 or one of the first episodes in season 2.
Because they were throwing hands.
Yeah, they were fighting. That's season hands. 2.
Because I can't remember seeing it from season 1, but the clip, it looked like there's not the end of season 2 or something. So it just starts with fire.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nah, Arcane. Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 still on top.
The ranking is changing, guys.
Kaiju number 8 still on top.
Right.
I don't know why I like that show so much, but Kaiju number 8 is perfect. Arcane. Dan.
Okay.
Like right there. Yeah. Bleach. Solo leveling and Bleach on the same level.
Alright.
One Piece still just all over the place.
Yeah, we don't know what it is, but
we don't let go One Piece. One Piece. If we is ranking Kaiju number 8 One Piece, let me be real.
But this Solo Leveling season 2 coming out this year.
Solo Leveling season 2, the movie. I think it starts. I think that coming out tomorrow.
Interesting.
But this comes out late, so we don't know if tomorrow is actually tomorrow. But it said like 2 days away when I saw it on Thursday. So yeah, Solo Leveling, the movie is coming out. So we look forward to it.
December 6th.
Oh, well.
In St. Louis.
Yeah. But yeah, we look forward to Solo Leveling. See what the animation studio could do with that. But Arcane, my guy, Arcane is...
They're on fire.
Shout out to Riot Studios.
Yeah. So that was what Sky looked at this week.
What did you look at this week?
I looked at Puss in Boots: The Last Wish because I was bored and I need something to look at when I was eating my dinner.
So I watched this because people was like, yeah, it's a direct to streaming movie, don't waste your time, they're gonna watch it in the cinemas, because it's another Shrek spin-off. But we saw the animation look like Spider-Verse animation.
The quality, I didn't expect the anime. I knew it was an animated, but when I saw Puss in Boots fighting the giant in the beginning, I was like, what? This is a because the anime just going crazy. Man. They showed their hand. They could do animations. I don't know what happens sometimes. Anyway.
But in watching this movie, you come across a new character. Tell me what you think about this character.
This character is creepy as hell. In the background, the hairs on my hands started
just like Puss.
Every time he whistled, I was like, Jesus. This character was death. So basically,
he's a big bad wolf.
Puss used up all of his lives. Well,
he used 8 of his lives.
He had 1 left, but Death was so disrespected by the fact that Puss was just reckless with his life. She's like, you know what? You don't even really need the 9th life. I'll just take it one time. And he was just torturing and tormenting Puss throughout the movie, and I was like, damn.
And even though the animation depicted it well, I think the voice actor behind it as well, the guy from Narcos, he played Pablo Escobar in Narcos.
He did.
Yeah, the voice. And that first beginning scene when he even just appeared after, when Puss was celebrating in the bar,
he just showed
he
up
was just there.
and just big and massive. Now I knew what he was going to be, so it was not a surprise to me. So because initially it was portrayed like he was gonna be like just an assassin or
A
something.
big bad wolf.
But after that, he was like, I'm dead.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, when he said that, I was like, I'm dead. Straight up. No,
hypothetically,
just plain straight death.
I was like, shit. Nah, that was one of the best
depictions of
one of the most fun depictions of not even fun.
And even though it was animated, it was kind of creepy.
It was creepy because
how the lightning was striking, you just see the red eyes. I was like, the animators knew what they were doing.
There was a point where they were riding away from this the guy with the film, Jack Horner, and Puss kicked some coins into the street and some citizens picked up the coins and he was like,
the whistle.
Yeah, just say the whistle and then you just see him put the 2 coins on his hand. I was like,
They know what 2 coins mean. They put coins in the eye so that the see value into the afterlife. Yep.
Nah, that was perfect. I loved every part of him being in that.
You make that statement. I remember the guy from YouTube with the dead hamster. Bartholomew.
That's exactly where I got to.
Bartholomew. Shout out Justin Russo from YouTube. Check him out.
That was Bartholomew's kicks.
Put 2 coins in my eyes for the ferryman.
That was. But so I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed it mainly because of
death. But the storyline was super dope as well.
It was a good story.
The fact that he fought death for the life that he had at the end of like it had a intro, it had a great body, and it had a satisfying conclusion, which every story should have. I mean, I think it did get nominated for Oscar when it came out. So because of the animation. So it did well. Because I mean it's similar to Spider-Verse, and Spider-Verse got nominated for Oscar as well. So
the dog had
Pepito
a story.
Pepito
He had a story. This is it. I knew he had an interesting story.
I thought he was gonna be a bad guy.
The dog?
Yeah, I thought he would end up being a bad guy in the end. Honestly. Like it would have a big reveal that he was working for Jack Horner or something. Like because he was too stupid. He was too fun loving. He was too.
It was just when he was talking about his family and how they were playing hide and seek with him, and then they put him in a sock to get rid of him, and he thought it was a game, and he was like jokes on them. I grew into the sock. That's what I'm wearing now. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that was a sock. Oh my god!
Like cartoons should not be this emotional and hit your heart so much.
It was that was a good movie. I must say that was a good movie.
It was.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, Last Wish. If you haven't watched it just for the depiction of death.
Recommended.
Just for the depiction of death. Hakuna is like, yeah, I'm just a bad guy, because you all are fairy tales. I'm just a nursery rhyme.
He's straight up just bad.
And then voiced by John Mulaney, he's great at everything he does.
And like when Jiminy Cricket came out, and I was like, "You are irredeemable. You are terrible."
Yep.
And then when he was dying in the end, he was like, "What did I do to the zoo? Like, what specifically?
What specifically did he do
to the zoo?"
I mean, what is your beef that is a nursery rhyme and not a fairy tale? It's like they both kind of go hand in hand.
He was just bad, and that works. It worked for you. I enjoyed it
because it didn't.
He didn't need to be fleshed out.
Yeah, and he was hilarious, even though he didn't need to be fleshed out. So, Puss in Boots Last Wish.
Pull out Excalibur, but he couldn't get out the ground, so he just.
With the edge of the ball, with the block on the edge of the soil, it's like. I mean,
innovative.
Yeah, it's like I can't pull it out of the ground, so I'll take the ground with me.
That's crazy, man.
Puss in Boots was dope.
It was. Yeah, so last thing I want to talk about is when I was just scrolling through Instagram, as I do,
The kaijus are attacking.
Forbes, for some reason,
Reputable source.
posted an image of an a world event, basically an Icelandic volcano that has erupted for the seventh time in a year. This I will put this this volcano on the screen for you guys. Tell me if that looks like a volcano or the breach from Pacific Rim, because as he said, we have to be on the lookout for kaijus on this
The kaijus are attacking.
because that does not look like a volcano. Why is it so long? Why is it so long?
You ever see a volcano erupt in a horizontal line and not
That
just
makes
through
no
one
sense.
spout?
That don't make no sense. They're coming through. That's how they said aliens would come, from the depths and not from space.
Yep, they were here all the time, like they were in all the worlds.
But it's at one time, you know. Nah, that
So I just googling to find out. Oh, right. So we safe. The Mariana Trenches in the Philippines are not in Iceland. So
the Mariana Trench is our next situation. By
if it was
itself.
exploding in the Mariana Trench, then it was something to be worried about. Deepest place in the earth,
No.
and a volcano exploded in a horizontal
Something
line.
coming through. Something. You see,
Nah, buddy.
the celestials, that's how they come through.
Yeah. Nah, buddy. So that's the piece of pop culture news that you should really be paying attention to.
Check it out. Just check it out. Yeah. But yeah, we'll charge it for the 8th episode there.
Still fun.
Still fun.
Still love this.
Yeah. Peace.